I was with my friend, we can call like Jackson, and then he was like that type of guy that's like was scrolling TikTok 24/7, and then he saw like some calisthenics, and then he talked about like, oh, you can do like, can start exercising without like dumbbells, no gym, and I was like, I'll try it. And I started exercising, It was pretty good, and I remember that the first time was like, I was just like starting, and I started like with just like 10 minutes like workout, I just like searched on YouTube like some workout, like full body workout, and then I started improving, and it was a good time, and that's how I started exercising, like calisthenics, because I was thinking like that to start growing and building muscle, I needed to like be in the gym, but because I couldn't, I was like, no, when I'm 17 years old, I'll start going to the gym, but right now, and then that was a good thing, because if probably like my friend did not said like, oh, calisthenics calisthenics, I probably like would start like perhaps like 1 year later, then that was a good thing, and recently, I think like 1 month ago, I was with my friend, like we were like exercising closer to the river, and my friend was the guy like he started exercising like I think like 2-3 months like consistently. He was like already a little bit, but not too, like I think was just like to lose fat, but no, not like to build muscle, he like I start like 3 months after I start actually like consistently, because before I was like running, and I was with him, like closer to the river exercising, and I look at him, and he looked jacked than me, like he literally like he had like bigger muscles than me, and I was like, why? I was like, why? What I did wrong, I was not understanding, He's like big shoulders, he was not like jacked, but he was like bigger than me, especially arms, and I was like, why? And I was a little bit pissed off, but I was like, what I can do about it, I was just like, I was not understanding why, like, this was happening, And I had another time that, for example, my family started going to the gym like 3 months ago, and then like I think like a few days ago, I look at them, like I think especially my father, and he was like crying, like he's just like at the gym, like let's say he started like some dumbbells like 2 months ago. He was like exercising for like 5 months, I can say, and he looked jacked than me, He's literally like I can say like he had like bigger chests. He looked like he's like have bigger muscles than me, and I'm like, why? I'm just like, why? Because I start like right now I can say almost like I think like 11 months probably, or almost 11 months. I'm like, what I did wrong, I'm like, what I did wrong? Why people like they look that they are growing faster than me, And then I was like, why? I was trying to understand why, the reason why, But I was like, I don't really know. I think I can do nothing about it. I think it's just like is the reality. I think I did not understand that. I was like, I was pissed off, because imagine that you are trying to grow, you want to grow. That's I was the guy that like I started like first than everybody else, and then was supposed like I like have the best physique, and I kind of have, especially in terms of like six pack, but this is because I'm skinny, but in terms of like being bigger, like having like bigger muscles, they're like more advanced than me, I'm half. If you want to be part of this community, and actually, because my purpose is to improve life of young men, then if you want to be part of this community, that I will like give a bunch of value, if you want to be part of this community, subscribe. Let's say that you already are doing the things right. Let's say that you are already like it's like at least like 2,500 calories, of food, or 3,000 calories. Let's say that you're already like eating a bunch of protein, especially I'm saying especially like meat, eggs, a bunch of that. Let's say that you already like are doing the exercise right. You are like not doing like you are doing well done, not like with a bunch of weight that you are doing like fast. Let's say that you are already doing this right. Let's say that you are already like going consistently. Already like just going consistently. You are not like going like once a week. You are already like at least 3 times a week. At least that. Then that's probably is not the problem. Probably that is not the problem. And let's say that you already know that it's supposed most of the times you feel that your muscles are burning. That you feel like it's burning, like you feel this pump. Then if I like, let's say that if we're already doing these things right, this means that don't have like more things that you can do about it. Like I'll say to you, the truth is that just have some people that just like as like me, that like to build muscle, like we need more time, and have some people like I think most of the people, like especially fat people, they build muscle faster, just for some reason I don't know, like they just build faster, and especially we that are skinny, even that they're like some skinny guys, but especially I think skinny guys, not like fat normally, like they grow faster, their muscles, but like especially skinny guys, we just like for some reason we just like for some random reason we just like we require more time, just to build more muscle, and it's quite demotivating for some people, but I'm like I don't think so. For me, it's just not. I feel good. I feel good because I was like the first guy. I was like the guy that started. Then I'm just like okay. I'm not comparing. That I think is the reason why I'm fine with that. But the truth is that just have some people like I think it's metabolism, something like that. Genetics. I don't know, but just have some people that's like me, like that just grow slower than everybody else, the most of people, I don't know why exactly, but it's just what happens, and I can do nothing about it. You can improve. I'm saying like improve as much as you can, like do the things right, like but even if you imagine that you can do all this right, do this well done, even better the people that are not that, like the fat people, or like the guys that are growing faster than you, even that you just can't do too much about it. It's like you just can't do nothing about it. It's just like okay, for some reason my metabolism, my genetics are just like I just require me more time. Then I just like don't compare yourself to don't be like a demotivating thing. Because imagine that you are starting like you already start going to the gym like two years ago, and your Jeffrey friends start going to the gym like 1 year ago, or like for like 10 months ago, and then you look at them and they're like making more progress than you feel like why? It's just like you feel why? It's just like, but I'm not seeing as a the thing is this can't demotivate me. I'm just like okay, what can I do about it? You need to understand that we're in the hardest path, because first most of people are building muscle faster than us. That's the first thing. Then that's the first thing, that they just like build muscle faster than us. That's kind boring, because like it's just like why, because you already know like you need to wait a lot of years, and and you look at people that are like at the same time as you, but they have more muscle, you know. I'm just like, that's boring, you know. I wish I had like more muscle, and then you know, we are in the hardest path, you know. Another thing, we are weaker, and that's the another thing that we have, like I think especially skinny and skinny fat guys, you know, we are weaker, you know. You look at, for example, my friend, like especially like 2 years ago, he was stronger than me. I'm like, for example, I'm like 2 years older than him, you know, and even that he was like stronger than me, just because he was fat. That's the problem when we are skinny. You are like, especially skin fat, I don't know, we are weaker, you know. Then this give us like this just give us like less advantage, you know, because first we like are breathing like slower, and then we are like weaker. It's like, why? It's just boring, you know, like, oh bro. And that's another bad thing is happening with us, you know, because like we are weaker, you know. And right now I think the level between me and my friend is not like the guy that I was, the Jackson. It's not Jackson, but we are like almost at the same level, you know, just because I started going to the gym, you know. But cause before that I was like weak as fuck, you know. And I was just like weak as fuck, you know. And it's just like, I'm just like, oh bro, I'm weaker, I'm building like slower than like everything bad is happening, you know, like why, you know. But that's the thing, like we can do too much you can do like nothing about it. We just like need to like understand that is the truth, you know, and just understand that we're in the hardest path, that, you know, perhaps like we'll become stronger in the future, you know. But the other bad thing is that I think most of skinny guys and skin fat guys, especially skinny guys, will agree with me, is that fat people most of the times they are more obsessed about like to getting a six pack, you know, because like they lived all of their lives like having like a big belly, and then they want to have like a six pack, you know. But no, I think at this, for me, because I'm skinny, I don't give like, and I'm like yes, I don't give a shit about six pack. I like, I'll have, but my goal, what I actually want, is like to be bigger, you know, to like, this is why I'm focusing in growing my arms, you know, because it's not like, I'm not obsessed about, oh, I want to have a six pack, you know, because I will actually look and people will understand me. Because, for example, I'm with clothes right now. I can have a six pack, nobody will understand, you know. But if I'm bigger, everybody like in the street can understand me, and that's not even the beast. It's just like you want to be bigger, you know. You are like tired to look small, lean, skinny, you know. It's not even like for people like see you at the street, you know, but it's just like you want to be bigger, you know. I think you have like the same feeling, you know. And it's the thing, you can say, oh, but we have advantage, we can get the six pack easier than the fat guys, but for me, I don't even give a shit that I can like get easier, you know, because it's not even my goal, you know. Then I think it's another thing that we have that is bad, you know. But some people will, like some skinny people are upset about get six pack. Then if you want, like, good, you know. But I'll have it, but it's not actually my goal, you know, like the main thing, you know. But the thing is, at the end of the day, we are stronger, you know, because look at what we need to like to go through, you know. First we look at our friends, they are growing faster, building more muscle faster than us. Then another thing, we are weaker, and then like we can first, like, at least for me, we can have a six pack like earlier and faster than him, but than them, you know. But our goal is not actually like six packs, like becoming bigger than. Yes, at the end of the day, we are just like, we are stronger. At least we are stronger, you know. Then I respect the skinny guys, you know, because our path that we need to go through is like difficult. You know, for most of people, like, it's easier than us. Like, for us, like, we'll struggle more, you know. But this means that, like, after, like, imagine like 5 years you in the gym, you'll be strong. You are more stronger than everybody else, you know. Because remember what you need to go through. First, like, you need to, like, look at people that are growing faster than you, and then, like, you are weaker, you know. Like, for example, like, some fat guy, like, can, like, go to the bench press and, like, lift 20 kg, but you, because are weaker, no, you need to, like, lift the bench press, like, lift the bench press, like, but just, like, with the bar, without, like, some weights, you know, because we are weaker. Then that's the thing that I saw, like, it's so boring, you know, just like, fuck, you know. But because I'm like going hard in the gym, like, I'm actually, like, right now probably, like, at the same level as my friend, or probably, like, in a level, in the next level, you know, like, probably, like, right now I have more strength than my friend. I don't know, but I probably have more, you know, because I'm just going hard at the gym, you know, because I don't want to be weak, you know, and then like it's a shit, you know. But that's it. I hope that you understood the truth, and you understand that. Just be grateful, like, at least, like, your path, like, at least will be harder, you know. Okay, will be harder, but at the end of the day, you'll be stronger, you know. At the end of the day, like, it's not even, like, a bad thing, you know. But that's it. That's the truth, you know. Then I hope that you understood, and if you enjoyed this, if I gave a good advice for you and a good value, subscribe and give me a like. That's it, brother. Bye.